attach just went massive for FaZe there. Let's full screen up now over with LV versus Aware. S&D already a 1 versus 1 in the first round. Parasite versus Accuracy, Matt.
Attach went huge in that last game, as we just saw, but it looks like Parasite, he's going to try and bring this bomb all the way over to A. He's going to be able to get it down. Accuracy nowhere close to the bomb site. And these first rounds on S&D, Ben, they're huge because it sets the tone and the pace for the rest of the game. You're able to win this first round, and, in fashion, you win the first round. It really, sets the confidence up for the rest of the game. Parasite being very aggressive after getting bombed down, challenges Accuracy, takes him out, wins that first round. Very good for LV to get back on the board after losing that first hard point.
Looking good. Of course, we expect these guys to pick up those Search and Destroys. If this team was to form, I have to favor it as one of the best Search and Destroy teams on the game, period.
Absolutely. They're going to struggle, though, in response. Like we were saying,
they're going to really struggle, I think.
They need people to, step it up in the slaying department on respawn.
I look at that squad and realistically, it is...
You know what would be an interesting...
yeah?
I would love to see this team play with Attach for Nameless. And let them let Attach do his thing. I think he's a very talented player, and I think the way we saw him play with Rise, they kind of let him do his thing, and the others played consistently.
Right.
I think this is a team where they can plug him in that kind of karma position. It makes a little bit more sense.
Right. Yeah. Actually, that's a good point. Of course, team's still with a little bit of time. Very little. That's the thing. I mean, you have to think about so many different factors. It's not just COD Champs, it's also the COD League as well. Brought it up earlier on, $75,000 prize money in Season 1 Finals. I mean, it's not something to just kind of be laughed at.
No, you don't bet your eye at that.
Yeah, it's a lot of money because it's not $1 million, but still, these guys want to try and win as much as they possibly can. Definitely helps pay the bills.
Why not win them all?
Exactly. Why not?
If you can do it, why not win them all?
Tied 1-1 here in S&D Recovery between LV and Aware. Of course, as Matt said, Aware picked up that first hard point pretty convincingly. So that's definitely could be something that we see this lineup struggle with. S&D this round 3 here. It's going to be 1 versus 2. Accuracy going up against Parasite and Killer, the old duo.
The dynamic duo, Parasite and Killer. And it looks like Accuracy is going to be able to pick up 1. He's going to take out Parasite. And it looks like Killer just trailing with Bomb. He's going to pick it up. Has no XO left, Ben. That's something to note. He actually just spotted Accuracy. And Accuracy able to get away. So it's going to be a very good one-on-one battle. I like the route Killer's taken here.
Oh, no! No, that's not good.
Not how that one was supposed to end.
Right? Like, he gets first shot, too, and doesn't get that kill.
He had a nice head glitch, too, on that rock.
Oh, accuracy. 5-1 start. And, if Aware get a hot 3-0 in this, that could be the end of our hopes and dreams of seeing that LV roster come back together.
It'd be a very short-lived reunion.
Yeah, right. It was a one-day reunion. That was it. They kind of...
Like a Billy Joel special.
They just let that one go real fast. Accuracy 5-1 as a start there. That's a great start for him. We'll see if he can try and pick up some more kills. Player up top. No! Sniper rifle to the face. That was Miracles. Pulling that one out. Nameless, a 1-3 start. Not the best from him.
No, you're going to need more out of Nameless on Search and Destroy. And I think a lot of the Envy guys we really don't know much about. I mean, we haven't seen them.
Right.
No, me and you haven't gassed them too much. We haven't seen them much on our, Pro League. They kind of keep to themselves a little bit. Didn't really want anybody watching them. Then Orlando didn't have a long run. Columbus, I feel like it was so infant in the game that the game's changed dramatically since then. So it's not really the same game. So we can't really get a good gauge on the players from Envious.
Yeah, I'm curious to find out what goes on with Merc and Enable, etc. I think they're keeping themselves to themselves today. Asked for an invite, no reply from them, so I don't think we'll see them at all unless they get over into the sort of later parts of today's tournament. Yeah. But we will try and keep you updated with what is going on with that land, because it is a talented team.
Right.
Very talented team.
I think that is kind of the team that everybody is waiting on the shoe to drop. It seems like that could be a team. Seems like, Eggs probably could fit his way in there somehow if he wanted to. It'll kind of come down to those guys to figure out.
See Eggs and Enable teams together.
It'll figure out. That'll be the first team to form, and I think everything will fall after that. And I think I saw JCap tweet that the other day. He's like, you know, all these roster changes are waiting on Zuma and Saints to figure out what they want to do.
We will see. We will see. Next week, definitely going to be a fun one for both of us and, of course, everyone who's a fan of COD esports. That is for sure. LV 3-2 now into the lead. Looking at tying up the series here against Aware. FaZe, pretty sure they won that match. Yeah, they did. They did. Although Sensor looks as if he's about to cry.
Yeah, Sensor doesn't look very happy.
Who else? How flick through? See what you can find. Maybe Nation, are they in the game right now?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They're in the team I'm keeping my eyes out for.
They make it further and further each weekend.
Yeah, they've definitely improved. And they are improving every day.
They said that to me yesterday. They said we've improved, and I said it was kind of hard not to get better. I mean, you can't get much worse than you guys were.
Right. Funny because it's true.
Right.
2 versus 4. Never mind. It's over. 4-2 now in favor of the old LV lineup, and they're finding their stride, it seems. Meanwhile, you have Optic Nation's game up.
Yeah, and they're actually going up against the Perplexed, Vexed, Legal
it is
Fierce
that team.
team.
Yeah, that's the roster.
So it'll be interesting to see if they won that first hardpoint.
I'd imagine so.
I'd imagine so. And then flashing the scoreboard really quick. It looked like somebody was putting up a donut from there, but TJ Haley with the goose cam out.
Oh, wow.
Kind of shocking from him.
Yeah, well, we better see the brand new James Bond. Let's find out. It's going to be on his screen. What's he up to? Pretty aggressive push with the bow. It's the left, he's nameless. No new secret agent. Damn it. I love C007s just because it's entertaining. I'm evil on it.
We saw a lot of them last year, I feel like.
We really did. It's strange. I haven't really seen that many this year, I'll be honest. Killer, laugh, less alive. He falls. And Aware pick up their 3rd round here in Search and Destroy. Still 4-3 though in favor of LV.
And it looks like on my screen that the Perplexed Vex team is actually taking the lead in this S&D against Nation.
Wow.
Only 1 round, 3-2, but still.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, nothing too crazy, but they still look in a very nice position. I know Nation not the best of S&D teams.
Well, we'll stay with this LV versus Aware game, and then we'll see how the Optic Nation one closes out, because I am curious to see their S&D prowess, because that's the key. You know, if they can lock down Search and Destroy, they're going to be good come World Champs. They're going to be real good. Let's just put it that way.
They have talented S&D players, too. It's a very odd setup. You know, Teep has always been a very good...
impressing me. His playstyle.
When he was in Europe, how was he regarded as Search and Destroy-wise?
Consistent. Is
that's
a really good...
That's not a very good description. Was he...
Yeah, I mean, no, like he...
regarded as one of the better S&D players in Europe?
He's never going to have a 0-7 day, right? He may rarely ever have a 13-1 day.
Smarts and strategy-wise, was he considered a leader in S&D, or was he more of a...
I wouldn't say necessarily a...
Swan, go stand there and kill everything that comes that way?
I wouldn't necessarily he was a strat caller. I mean, it depends on the teams he's been on. Like, for example, you know, Madcat, for example, he's kind of like a leader. He's going to tell you what to do.
Really? I wouldn't take Madcat to be that type of player.
Madcat, when he gets rowdy, ooh.
I mean, I've seen Madcat get rowdy, but I wouldn't consider
he's actually, this is the funny thing about Madcat,
right?
When you talk to him, he doesn't really seem like he's going to be the most intelligent person in the world. But when it comes to Call of Duty, he's kind of like Killer, right? You have a conversation with Killer.
Roasting their regular intelligence.
No, I'm just being honest with you, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't think that he's going to be like the most intelligent person in the game. But then they turn out that they know a lot about the game, and they can really, you know, teach you a lot about the game too. Yeah. So that would be a kind of a good comparison for me. But Madcat, you know, he's always going to be known as one of the best players in Europe, I feel. But Swanee, go back to the original point. He can definitely hold his own in Search and Destroy, and he's really impressed me coming over, especially at Columbus, who was always kind of, you know, the top 2 in SMD every single game at Columbus.
He's played a ton. I know. Right. I have him on Skype. I'm in a few, like, the 8 chats. I really don't know how I ended up in them, but I'm in them, and he is always one of the first ones to be on and trying to play all around the clock. What
really kind of, I don't want to say scares me, but what excites me is when Swanee's played a chunk of time in North America, and he's played against the North Americans too. The talent that he's going to have in about 2 months' time, come champs,
Right, I feel like
is going to be scary.
ON, I feel like, hasn't hit anywhere near their potential yet, which is kind of scary.
Really should be a good team. Come COD champs. 2 versus 2 though. Here with LV and Aware. We said, you know, these S&Ds, this LV roster need to win. Lawless going to be one shot. Somehow still alive. Dashes to the left-hand side. And is going to be able to walk away from that gunfight. However, walks immediately into the bullets of Parasite. Parasite picks up one now, actually versus Miracles. 1 versus 1. Miracles, he's over that B site, but actually doing well. Just rotate out of that bomb site. Get himself into a good position now. See if he can try to pick up this kill on Miracles. But Miracles actually going to rotate.
They're rotating right around each other. It looks like accuracy is going to get ran up on if Miracles just kind of decides to go. And it looks like Miracles just going to watch that cross. See if he crosses over to beat, thinking he went all the way around A, but he is going to be mistaken as soon as his bomb goes down. And Miracles throws on that mute. He's going to jump up top. He's going to be able to get shots on accuracy. Very nice from Miracles, able to win this S&D for Curse LV here. And then we actually throw it to the game that I'm on. It's going to be Nation. Looks like TP, the last one alive here. Looks like he's in a 3-on-1 situation. He's got bomb, but not looking good for ON. He's got the snip snap out.